Good afternoon, Mister. We are the group number 2 that is conformed by Stanin Lázaro, Stephanie Solano, and my person, Diana Picha. So the theme is to analyze the demand behavior of residents in the afternoon and evening peak hours for a week, which is powered by a distribution network and renewable source in an energy storage system, taking into account a rate of 7 cents of dollar and a renewable generation model and batteries, or with an Arconal rate established in the city of Guayaquil. As we know, the distribution companies use thermal or hydraulic power plants to supply energy. The purpose is to guarantee the continuity and reliability of the service with users. But there are also programs that help perform the analysis of power system. This helps us to know the operating conditions of the system, obtain the necessary conditions to achieve optimal operations, and observe the behavior of the system. So about the objectives, we have to present a comprehensive mathematical optimization model considering the 45% of energy sales of the hourly rate, and to present a mathematical model through the MPL program if a set of batteries is added to the analyzed residence. For my resident, I tried to simulate, but with the program, but it didn't allow to simulate with more than 500 variables. So I simulate it in parts. That was Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, then Thursday, and finally Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I have a total cost of $73 with 45 cents. For the code that I used, the same code as we use in theoretical classes, that was with a aeolic generator. In this case, I used data that was of Solcast, and also I consider the rate of Arconel from Guayaquil. So in the first simulation, I simulate Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And if I run this, I got a total cost of $31.90. For the second simulation, I made a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If I run this, I also get a total cost of $30.35. And for the third simulation, I only put here Thursday. So if I run these two, I got a total cost of $11.20.
Okay, continue with the presentation and taking into consideration my residents with a no demand profile that can be energized by the distribution network and a renewable source and an energy storage system, and assuming a rate of 7 cents of a base. The systems will be analyzed when there is a 10% increase in the rate when it's consumed during peak hours in the afternoon. That is from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And then the pressure is repeated when there is an increase of 15% in peak hours at night, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Taking into consideration everything studied during the subject of optimization of power systems, since this will help to give greater flexibility, reliability, and control in energy management. And in additional, we have an open files to be able to solve other types of optimization problems, either increase other type of more efficient design and achieve safer and more sustainable economic operations. Um, in addition To this, the analysis of the residence will be carried out using a renewable wind generation model, which takes a reference the wind speed, takes from the meteorological database, and in turn, the systems will also be analyzed in a set of batteries using a AMPL program. Um, eh, we start with these results. We have that data from results for days Monday and Tuesday. Then we have the results of days Wednesday and Thursday. And finally, we have the results the day of Friday, but this is in case we take a 7 cents base. Now we have the result weekdays Monday and Tuesday, but this is the analysis from the increase of 10%. We can see in the presentation that we have the total cost of these days. Now we have the results of the day Wednesday and Thursday. We have the total cost in these days are 2.15474, and the other day the total cost is 2.11984. Finally, we have the result of the day of Friday. Now we have the analysis from the results of 15%, the increase. Now we have the result of day of Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, and finally Friday. Now, this is the general result. We can see that the result of the difference analysis is different because maybe it's for the use of chairs that people use in their house. Because we can see the days, for example, Monday and Thursday, the difference between is a little, but is an increase. The same if of increase of 10% and 15%. In addition to this, the analysis is carried out when a set of batteries is incorporated. But we have a different code. Why? Now, the residents have new batteries, and so the data is the same, but we have a new parameters and variables because we have to take the maximum power of the batteries, the efficiency of batteries, and the power delivered by the battery packs. Taking into account in the new parameters and variables, we follow the codes in this program, AMPL. Now we have the results from the day Monday, but we have the 7 cents of bells, but we have the total cost is more elevable, a difference with the other analysis. Thank you.
Let's ser usuarios residents. Good application in ample considering the possibility of selling the surplus energy generated, considering wind, solar, and storage generation. Below are the results obtained taking 2 days at a time that to the limitation of the number of ample variables. It shows results for days Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday. Total cost. It should be noted that of Monday and Thursday there is a favorable value because the demand on those days is very low. So it is possible to sell a large amount of the surplus to the network. Another point again is the initial load of the storage, since when carrying out the analysis by parts due to the limitation of the number of variables. The storage energy is omitted until the last interval, and it cannot be used in the following period. In this picture, look at the demand curve for residents in case 1 and in case 2. Analysis results. The results were based on the analysis of the residents of 3 students in the field of optimization of power system, with the difference that different rates were used. In the first and third case, the air corner rate schedule updated for the end of 2020 was used in the city of Guayaquil, and in the second case, the rates given for the project were used in order to make a comparison between the total costs. It was observed that the total cost values with the air corner rate is higher than the 7% rate as a base, and its increments of 10 and 15%. It should be noted that the PED values are the same in all cases because Solcas data were used as well as the parameters of ambient temperature and solar irradiation to later place the information in the Simulink model, so at the beginning of the document. Basic conclusion. Based on the results obtained from the minimization of the cost of electricity consumption for each resident and for each case analyzed, it is possible to determine that the amount of generated power should the distribution network increase according to the production of renewable source, decreasing the total cost to pay for the payroll the distribution company. It should be noted that the parameters of efficiency and maximum power injected by the storage system play an important role when reducing the power supply by the distribution company to serve science. This will determine the amount of stored energy that is available to be used in the next period. Thank you.